Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking for the run. Good read, needed to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Yamal. He's found the way through. Yamal. And the shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United can try it again now. Manchester United have their second corner now. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Timber. Now it's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. And he shoots! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to pass it through. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Palmer. Vinicius Junior. Cleared away. Gravenberg. Nicely shaped goal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe gets into a good position. Can he finish? Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Timber carries the ball down the right. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bruno Fernandes! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
And now, I'd just like
So
to
there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we're off again. Timber. And it's Palmer. For Valverde. And it's Palmer. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nice looking ball. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? That's a lovely, neat pass. That pass has been well intercepted. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the finish! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Manchester United have their third corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Yamal. Number 30, Šeško.
Hernandez attempts a clearance.
Vinicius Junior.
Nicely
Coming on the
weighted
field,
ball.
Number 13,
And it's
Rafael
Timber.
Leão. Number 45,
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Osimhen. Number 21,
Well, there's the
Mbappe.
clearance.
Substitutions taking
That's a
place.
throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field
Timber
is
calmly anticipates.
number 9,
Cucurella.
Matheus Cunha.
Lukaku is herring after that one. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United get their fourth corner. And the shot! Tchouaméni with the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's De Jong. Big chance, must be! And a chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That has not gone well. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Rice, Gravenberg, Matheus Cunha, Matheus, oh, smashing header! He scores! And what a climax we have here! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 41.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. And the shot! And that has been cleared. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Match. Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Five minutes to add. Yamal, and he skips past his man. Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unit. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. He won't be happy with that one. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Yamal. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Koundé getting this one clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Koundé. And here's Palmer. He has a look up. Vinicius Junior! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Gravenberch. Rice. Thuram does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gravenberch. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. Mbappe makes the interception. Now it's Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Madrid finding their passes. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Palmer. Timber. Good purposeful running this. And it's Rice. Rice. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he shoots! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very
And that's the second half started. Koundé. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Gently done. Gravenberg gets a foot in here. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, he's got space here. Tchouaméni could move up a gear here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? That'll be a throw-in. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a searching pass. That's a shade optimistic. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got
Number
changes
22,
here, from both sides in
Bruno
fact.
Fernandes.
Lukaku,
Number 19.
and he thumps it
Yamal.
clear.
Number 45. Osimhen. Number 7.
Madrid do have
Vinicius
options
Junior.
available on the bench if
Coming
they
on
want
the
to go
field,
that way.
Number
Yeah, and I think if you're
9,
looking for change in a
Matheus
tight
Cunha.
game like this, Peter,
Number
it's all about
13,
getting the timing right.
Rafael Leão.
Rafael
Number
Leão has been
21,
caught there, it's a foul.
Mbappe. Number 20, Lukaku. Substitution in progress.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Traoré. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Yildiz. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rafael Leão. Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now that shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Barella. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Yildiz. And the shot! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Matheus Cunha. Yildiz gets it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Szoboszlai. Out to the left it goes. And it's Lukaku. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Gravenberch! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Piercing. piercing and with pinpoint act. That's the end. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Yildiz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please take some time out to give your support.
Your final
to
thoughts, Jim?
Stadium
Well, it was
Fund.
engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I have always rated Lucas Hernandez as a hugely talented player who has really...
Valverde! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. Thuram. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe running with the ball. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Palmer. And the counter is on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lovely, now then. And it's Valverde.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. It's a promising position. Yamal's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Yamal. Szoboszlai. There's the shot! Has a look up and drives it forward. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Mbappe. Closing in on goal. He's beaten, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba tries to clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Palmer. Thuram, well read, and the danger is averted. Gabriel gets it clear. Valverde. Palmer. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice, deftly out wide. Osimhen picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram, oh, super ball. Thuram gets flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice. He's in a great position here. Look at the space here. Chance! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here. He's had a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Valverde at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well,
He's got full! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, a delicate chip through. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. That's a good run down the left. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Valverde. Thuram under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
No way through, so back it comes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. He's found a way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Mbappe goes for a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Number 41.
Steaming on goalwards. Great chance!
Number 13.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Number 7. Vinicius Junior.
Deftly
Number
away.
13. Rafael Leão. Number 9.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Matheus Cunha. Number 17. Vitinha. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. That's a promising run he's making on the right. It's come to nothing. Vitinha. Here's Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Good running, strong and purposeful. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rafael Leao plays it in. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Now it's Lukaku. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Lukaku proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gravenberch, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, well timed.
Indicated.
Hernandez gets good distance on it. 2 minutes to be added on. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yildiz is on his own. And that's that. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He gets big! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes short and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! They've scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's a good ball. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Koundé. Palmer. Can he get it through? Drilled in low. Another chance from a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Van de Ven tries to clear. That's very neat. And it's Valverde. Valverde, he's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking to play him in. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. Saliba is there to clear. And here's Thuram, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? And for sure, that was not one of his best. Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Koundé. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Some really good ball movement. And here's Vinicius. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's in a great position here. Played out to the right. It's a goal kick. Knocks it into space. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's on it. Can he get away? Thuram! And the half-time whistle goes.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Valverde. Koundé. Very nicely done. And it's Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Swept in. It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rice clears it away. Koundé. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
"60 minutes played. And here's Thuram. Timber. And Jamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Now it's Osimhen. Thuram. And the counter is on. Mbappe. And it's Koundé. For Valverde. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. Vinicius Junior ploughing through the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gravenberg looking for a runner. That is good alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Timber. Van de Ven. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Nice control. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 19, Yamal. Number
He's
9,
got full. In for the pieces. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Knocks it out wide.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Barella. Passing nice and neat. Now, can he find a finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Swung over. Nice sequence of passes. There's the shot! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yildiz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze. And here's Lukaku. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Lukaku. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Added time.
And he's had it nicked away. Barella.
Oh, really well played.
Nicely weighted ball. And that has been clubbed away. And the volley. And with that, the final whistle. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. That looks a good cross. Mignon claims it without any fuss.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Gravenberch, he's shifting through the gears here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe knocks it into space. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Lukaku. Great vision. This looks promising. Nice interception, well timed. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Lukaku might just make this. Palmer takes control of it and he's on the move. And he shoots! Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Takes a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe, back towards the middle. Mbappe, good purposeful running this. Yamal. No, again there's no way through. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal's cross, he's got full. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Vinicius Junior. Lukaku! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes, competitive certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Gravenberg gets good distance on it. Koundé. They get a throw in. Koundé. Ruben Dias. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber. Timber gets over and intercepts.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to check.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's the throw. Palmer. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Lukaku. Saliba gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Timber. Lukaku chasing after it. Palmer. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Osimhen. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Bruno Fernandes. And he's heaved it away. Searching pass he's played there. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Chance here to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Palmer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. And that has been clubbed away. And he's in on goal. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 41.
Manchester United take the lead.
Number 22.
He has found the way through.
Number 45. Osimhen.
No messing about,
Number
just bludgeoned
21.
away.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
That's
Number
been intercepted.
13.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 5. Locatelli.
Now it's Barella.
Number 10.
And it's Timber.
Soboslai.
Barella.
Number 20.
This is Dembele.
Lukaku. Number 7.
Decent
Vinicius
chance!
Junior. Substitution.
Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Yamal's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Decent progress down the left. A nice touch. Timber does really well to win the ball there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van de Ven. Rafael Leao. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Saliba gets a foot in here. Deftly away. And that will be the final act. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss,
And a quick
they have to
reminder
take
today,
something
Jim,
from
please.
this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Maignan. Valverde. Now it's Palmer. He's found the way through. That is great defending, so alert. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mbappe. Gravenberg takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's made its way to him. Thuram! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's taking no chances there. Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's in a great chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Szoboszlai! Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. But that has not gone well. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde for Palmer. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé, Madrid finding their passes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Valverde. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Thuram. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? And he's there to belt it away. Great defending, strong and determined. He's picked his way through. Osimhen is onto this. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're into the second 45. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he latch on to this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
But they've got it again. Opts for safety. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tchouaméni. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get onto this? And that's put paid to a promising move. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. And the shot's on here. Oh, it's Rice. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Turns back here, probably the best option. Throw it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Number 45.
The pass is intercepted.
Osman. Number
Now it's Yamal.
Mbappe.
Lovely ball and a big chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Lukaku. There's the shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Cucurella. Great vision. Spread neatly. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's had a shot! Dembele! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 38.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Substitution in progress.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lukaku, that's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space. Van de Ven. Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through, brilliantly cut out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now who's going to be first to this? Tchouaméni. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now there's a fine ball.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Can he
time.
finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He gets big. He has done it. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's tidy. Well read, and the danger is averted. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution for Manchester United, number 8, Gabriel.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 6, Van Dijk.
Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Barella ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Barella. Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it. And here's Yamal, looking tidy in possession here. Tries to get it clear. Showing good feet. Koundé. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tchouaméni. Šeško. It's a searching pass. Koundé makes the interception. Maignan. Yamal. Locatelli has created one goal already. Vitinha, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Dembele, and now the breakaway. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Yildiz running with the ball. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitutions taking place.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Timber gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. That is lovely. And he lines up a cross. Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Shot a goal! Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. And it's Dembele. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. Yep, it's a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Barella plays it short. That's very neat. Barella proves just a little bit too strong. And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
And an exciting one too. We're about to announce
Pressure
today's hockey
and
numbers.
nerve.
Please
After
watch the
two
screen if you have a
inconclusive
ticket.
hours, it is penalties. So this one to set the tone. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Lukaku steps up for his penalty. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So this one to restore parity. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Madrid with the chance to go 2 up. And they're 2 up. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way. 2 to the good. Manchester United must score here to stay in it. What poise! What noise!
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
This is match point. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Manchester United are looking to save match point. And that has lifted the roof. Madrid have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
With the father of a boy.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.